Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and today I will be teaching you how to use OpenOffice. So first of all, we're going to go to the website openoffice.org and we're going to download the software. So after you come to the website, you're going to click on I want to download Apache OpenOffice 4.0 and you will click on the green arrow to download the software. So I've already did that. I won't do it again. So once you've downloaded, you're going to open your OpenOffice and when you open it, you will get a box like this. So basically, OpenOffice is an alternative to Microsoft Office. So if you don't have Microsoft Office, you can download OpenOffice. It's free and it's really easy to use, and it has the same features as Microsoft Office. So like for example, instead of using Microsoft Word, you could use text document. Instead of using Excel, you could use the spreadsheet. You could use presentation instead of using the PowerPoint, and you can use other features as well, like using the drawing, using database, and using formula. So today I'm going to teach you how to use spreadsheet. So once you open your spreadsheet, we're going to work on a small business. So using spreadsheets is very significant as it helps us manage data in several formats, and you can use spreadsheets to calculate a budget, determine payments, organize data into tables to make a relationship between different types of information easy to find. So it's really helpful if you know how to use this spreadsheet. And if you have used Excel, then you know that this page looks really similar to it, and it's really simple to use it. So I'll just teach you how to do small calculations like multiplication and addition. So for example, we're going to start with writing about our small business. So I'm just going to name mine Hannah's Movie Craze. Then when you spell something wrong, you will get an red sign like this, and in order to correct the spelling, just right click it and just find the right spelling. So for me, I'm going to use craze, and so in column 2 I'm going to write my date. I'm going to use the arrow key on my keyboard to go to column B, and I'm going to write my title. Then I'm going to write the price of the movies, and I'm going to write the income. So I've noticed that I've missed one column in between C and D. So I want to write something in between C and D, and in order to do that, I will click on this box and I would right click and go to insert and go to entire column and click OK. And now you see that I have created a column in between C and E. And now I know what I forgot. It was quantity. Now that's done, what I'm going to do is write my date, fill in my body paragraph. So I'm just going to start with January 2014. And I'm going to click enter. So if I do not want to use this format for my date, what I'm going to do is right click and I'm going to go to format cells, and once the box comes, I'm going to go to date as my category, and then for the format, I'll just pick any format that I like. So I will just pick this one and I will click OK. So now I have this format, and instead of writing every single date for each of the rows, I'm just going to click on the box, and if you look closely, you'll see a plus sign. I'm just going to click and drag that box up to column 10, or you could drag it up to as many numbers as you want. So now you see that it has done the dates for us and it saved us time. So as for my title, I'm just going to write Alice in Wonderland. And as you can see, that title is too big that it fits 2 columns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in between column B and C. I'll double click and the column expands and it makes it look bigger and nicer. So after doing this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste. I already wrote my body paragraphs. I'm just going to paste them. You could use Control V, or you could to paste your work. Since I've already done that, now I'm going to teach how to use to get our income, how to multiply the price and the quantity. So now I've filled in my body paragraphs, and I'm just going to fix this box and make it bigger. And now that I have my information to get my income, what I'm going to do is write equal from the keyboard. So I'm going to write the equal sign, then I'm going to click on my price, and then use the multiplication sign from my keyboard and click on this box, column D3, and press enter to get my income. And if you notice, I'm going to do it again one more time. So I'm going to click equal. I'm going to click on this column. I'm going to write the multiplication sign, and I'm going to click on this box. And if you notice here, whatever you're typing, the formula you're typing here is going to be written here. So you should always double check. And you're just going to click enter, and I got my income. So instead of writing all the formula for each of the rows, I'm just going to click on this, and I'm just going to use that plus sign and drag it up to my last column, and then I have my increase. And now I want you to know the total for my price of the movie. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this sum sign, and it will highlight the boxes that is things that I want to add. So in this case it's right, I want to add from C3 to C10, not 11. So I'm going to drag that one up to 10, and I'm going to press enter, and this is my total for this problem. Then I will do the same again. I will click on price, and as you'll notice, it did not add this row sum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this and drag this up to the last column and press, let me do this again. Click this, drag this up to the last column, and click enter, and this is my total for this row. I will do the same again. I will click sum, then I would click this and drag it up to the last row and click enter, and this is my sum. And if I wanted to get my total for only the totals, what I would do is, if I wanted to add all the totals, I would click sum again. I would click sum again, and like it guessed right, I wanted to add these totals. I will click enter, and these are my total for all the totals. So I don't want to do this. I was just showing you guys how to do it. Since I've got my table right, my calculations done, what I'm going to do is fix my page. So I'm going to highlight this, my title. I'm going to increase the font to 14, increase the size to 14, change the font to, let's say, Arimo, and then I'm going to have it in bold. And I would highlight these as well, and I'm going to change the font to, let's just say, Angeles, and I'm going to change it to 12, and I'm going to highlight this as well. Oh, I didn't highlight this part. Let me do this again. 12. I'm going to create it in font. So now I want to put this in, I want to put my body paragraphs in the middle, so I'm just going to highlight the body paragraphs. I'm going to go to align center horizontally, and I'm going to click that, and my body paragraphs are in middle. I would save it, and I want this title in the middle too. Oh, so I have not saved it yet. So what I will do is when you save your document, you would create your file name. So I'm going to use HK. Then the good thing about OpenOffice is that you can save this file in any format you want. So you could save it in ODF spreadsheet, you could save it as a Microsoft Excel, you could save it as openoffice.org, or you could save it as HTML document. So I'm just going to stick with ODF spreadsheet. And if you want to save it with a password, you just click on this box and click save, and it will ask you to create a password. So you will just enter your password, and this way no one but you can open your file, and it's kept safe. So now this is saved. What I would do now is I'm going to highlight this row up to my last column, and I'm going to use this merge cell sign because I want to put my heading in the middle. So I'm going to click this, and I'm going to click on align center horizontally, and my headings in the middle. And if I want, I can change the color of my font and make it purple, and I could change the font for this as well and make it, let's say, pink, and this would be, let's just say this will be blue. Once I'm done with this, I will save, and I would go to my page preview to see how my page looks. And when here, you will notice that these our graph does not have any borderline. So in order to get that, we're going to close preview. We're going to highlight all of our chart. We're going to come to this section here, go to select cell borders, and we're going to pick all borders, and this way we have all our cells, and this looks good. So this was ish. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned how to do multiplications and additions using spreadsheet, and thank you so much for watching it.